Hey everyone, welcome to this special free comic book day edition of Unboxing Wednesdays. Today we're going to take you through some of the books coming out on Saturday, May 5th, 2012, which is free comic book day all over the world, but nobody does free comic book day quite like Stadium Comics does free comic book day. Rob's not with me tonight, but we have Ricky here to do the honors of opening up a box. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
It's been a while.
As Ricky's opening the box, I just want to remind everyone to check out our Free Comic Book Day website. It's freecomicbookday.ca. We've got all kinds of info on there as far as the attending guests that will be here in our mini Artists Alley for Free Comic Book Day. We've got information up there on all of the books that you're going to see here today. And very soon we're going to have details on our biggest sale of the year, which will be going on at the same time as Free Comic Book Day. So hey, two birds with one stone. Come by, get some free comics, and also enjoy our best prices all year round. And pick up a sketch from one of our guests while you're here. Speaking of guests, we do have one of our scheduled guests here right now to join us, and that person's name is Sean Hatton.
Hey, thanks for having me on the show, Kevin.
Cue applause.
All right, yay.
Cue applause.
Woo-hoo. What? I love this show. I love to be on it. Thanks so much for having
Thanks,
me.
man.
And
Appreciate
thanks.
you coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
no problem. No problem. I actually just live in the back room. No.
It's handy to have
It
you
is.
around, definitely. Now, are you looking forward to Free Comic Book Day this year?
Yeah, of course. I look forward to it every year. I've been coming to Stadium for the past, 3 years now?
Yeah,
since
I
you
believe
guys
you
have
have.
started throwing these huge parties, and they've always been a lot of fun. It's cool to get all the different artists out and get to talk to them and see what comics they're working on, get some sketches.
Nice.
I've done a few sketches, actually, which
Yeah,
is
you
kind of funny.
have.
They're terrible sketches.
We still have actually some of your sketch covers that you did at our last event.
Oh,
and
wow.
Maybe we'll be giving those away as prizes on
Yeah.
a future episode of Unboxing Wednesdays.
That's cool.
Now, you're obviously a guest, and I know a lot of people are looking forward to coming and meeting you. Is
Uh-huh.
there anyone you're excited about meeting?
I'm looking forward to seeing, because I met them already, I'm
Well,
looking
yeah.
forward to seeing Fred Kennedy and Adam Gorham, who do Teuton, which is an amazing comic. I love it. I love the art style. I love the writing in it is also really great. I like the Bear Stories guys, George Todorovsky and Chris Hatsopoulos and Renee. Those
Yeah.
three guys are always a laugh. They're fun to have around. So those are the guys that I'm looking forward to hanging out with. But I'm also looking forward to seeing Kalman as well. I don't get to see him too much.
Kalman Andrzejowski's making his first visit to Stadium Comics. Most recently, he was doing cover art for X-23. He's also done a lot of stuff for both Marvel and DC in the past, such as NYX. We're going to have a lot of his books here for him to sign for people like you who'll be coming to our show. And also, we're going to have Marcus Toe from DC Comics, who's currently going to be working on Batwing, which his debut issue, comes out the Wednesday before Free Comic Book Day.
There you go.
So you'll see that on the next episode of Unboxing Wednesdays. And Marcus, as many of you know, was also the artist on Red Robin and The Huntress for DC Comics before that.
There's always a lot of people who come out to Stadium Comics on Free
Yeah.
Comic Book Day, and the store is just completely packed.
It's going to be rammed.
But there's a good flow of traffic, I find. You guys manage it well. You got a lot of amazing volunteers that help you out
Yep.
every single year. There's balloons for the kids, there's free comics, and then the deals on the graphic novels and all those other cool deals that you have. Like
Yes.
last year you had toys. I don't want to give anything away.
The info on all of that is coming, so...
There's some amazing deals happening. I know I'm probably going to buy some stuff over here. I might be eating donuts, but that'll happen outside because no food is allowed in the store on Free Comic Book Day. It's an insurance thing.
Somebody died
Yeah.
the first year, and we have to kind of, like, be on our guard.
Yeah.
Don't come here and die on
Don't
Free
do
Comic
that.
Book Day.
No. No one actually died. You shouldn't say that. No one died over here on Free Comic Book Day.
Well, it was never proven, but...
Yeah.
I died from all the savings.
Oh!
How about that?
Yeah.
That's so lame.
All right, Ricky, let's see what comics we have.
All right.
First up, we have a really small comic. This is kind of cute. It's smaller than regular. See, look, my whole hand could just go right over that. This is Voltron Force, Shelter of the Storm. I'm a huge fan of Voltron from back in the day. This is not the Voltron that I grew up with, though. There are some kids. The lions are still the same, which is cool. I love the visual aesthetic of Voltron, and if you do as well, this could be one of the books that you walk away with on Free Comic Book Day.
Here's something that about a week ago on Facebook I voted as the best Free Comic Book Day cover out of all of the covers we're receiving. It is World's Most Dangerous Animals from Animal Planet, and as you can see, there's a very angry bear on the cover. This is a great book if you're bringing along kids that are really into animals and that kind of thing.
This is Archie's Sonic.
Mega Man's a really cool action hero in the world of video games, and you know we have to come from somewhere. This Free Comic Book Day comic tells you maybe where he came from. Woo.
This is a great one for the kids as well. We've got the Smurfs, one of my childhood favorites growing up. And on the other side, we've got a Tinkerbell comic, one of Ricky's favorites growing up.
Ooh. Here we have Star Wars, and Serenity is on the other side. Ooh.
We got a Free Comic Book Day offering from the folks at 12 Gauge on one side, Anti, which I've never heard of, and on the other, Ride, which looks like if you like Drive, maybe you like this. It's black and white on the inside. Pick it up, Free Comic Book Day, whatever, it's free. Apparently this is the passenger version of Drive, so, you know, could be cool, hanging out with the guys. I'd like to do that someday. Call me up, guys.
This is another really good one for the kids. It's Donald Duck Family Comics. This reprints some classic Donald Duck tales. We've even got some Uncle Scrooge tales on the back. Look at that.
So we have an issue from Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 9. And also The Guild with Felicia Day.
We have a collected edition of Top Shelf Comics. This is, again, something that looks like it's wonderful for the kids. It includes Owlie, Corgi, Johnny Boo, Dragon Puncher Island. Come on, that is friggin' cool. Dragon Punchers.
Why do they gotta punch a dragon, though?
I don't know, but if you're bad enough to punch a dragon, you're basically bad enough to do anything.
From Hermes Books, if you were a fan of My Favorite Martian way back in the 60s, this might be of interest to you. It's some reprinted My Favorite Martian comics. Not sure what the relevance is to today, but there you have it. It's free, so take one.
Holy Time War, Batman! We have a Burt Ward comic. Yes, Burt Ward is fighting off against things. I don't really know. But also on the back of that, you have Wrath of the Titans.
Ah, yes, one of my favorites from my childhood. It is Barnaby and Mr. O'Malley. Mr. O'Malley was my grade 10 science teacher, and he was awesome. He taught me all sorts of cool things about science and magnets and electromagnetic fields and circuits. This isn't him, though. It's just a coincidence. And he taught me about my body.
Here is the Free Comic Book Day edition of Top Cow Rebirth featuring Witchblade. This book is designed to bring you up to speed with everything that's going on in the Top Cow universe if you've been away from it for a little while. It also brings you up to speed on Witchblade, the character herself. And it's a great jumping on point if you're thinking about picking up the series on an ongoing basis.
The censored Howard Cruz. I don't know why they have to censor it. I'm all for anti-censorship, but...
Hey kids, do you like comics? Yo Gabba Gabba's got a comic. It's free! Whoa, it's got all your favorites from Yo Gabba Gabba and lots of stories inside. Ooh, fun stuff. I like it already. Smells good too.
Here we have Moomin, Valley Turns Jungle on one side. This is apparently a classic Scandinavian comic strip, which will be available to you for free on Free Comic Book Day. And here on the other side, we've also got Anna and Froga, which I'm sure also has some Scandinavian elements to it as well. It must. This looks like it came right out of the IKEA Kids section.
Superman and the Super Family, and Green Lantern Young Justice.
Also available on Free Comic Book Day is IDW's The Transformers Regeneration 1. This is issue 80.5. Features the writing of Simon Furman, who, if you're a fan of Transformers comic books, you're well familiar with his name.
Infernal Devices, Clockwork Angel. This looks like standard Bishoujo fare featuring B-shonens.
I'm just going to take this one now, alright? Just going to borrow this.
If you like the female form, we have Lady Deathwish, featuring this amazing panel of a man getting his head punched in. Yes!
I love everything about this comic. Look at that title, The Incredible Rockhead. This is a nice glossy cover. We don't see too many of these in the world of comics these days. I'm going to be picking this up, and if you like shiny, cool things and rockheads, this could be for you.
From Bongo Comics, we have The Free For All featuring my idol and savior, comic book guy. And on the flip side, we have SpongeBob Comics Freestyle Funnies.
This one is pretty much like a Pixar movie made into a comic book. The Finding Krasomire. And on the back, we have the Stuff of Legend. Get it? Stuffed teddy bears, Stuff of Legend.
If you're looking for a comic series starring strong female leads, well, I don't know, you might have to look elsewhere, but this is World of Aspen 2012, and It might have strong female leads. I don't know. They might just wear really skinny, skin-tight clothing. And if you're into that, you can pick this up.
I'm into that. This is a preview copy of Bad Medicine. It's an upcoming series from Oni Comics. Rob and I feel really positively about it. We've ordered a bunch. The actual issue 1's coming out in June of this year. This is your chance to get a preview of it, see what it's all about.
Overstreet's comic book marketplace for all you collectors and comic book aficionados.
This is a comic that I can relate to a little bit. It's called Zombie Kid. It's by AP Entertainment, and what I like about this is the interior is all lined paper, so it looks like it was just drawn in someone's notebook. Take a look at that. Very cool art. I dig it.
From Arcana, we have a copy of Intrinsic Issue 1. This is actually the first issue for this series. Issue 2 of this will go on sale in July.
Totally interesting comic book. Jurassic Strike Force 5. Anyone remember the band Jurassic 5?
Yes, unfortunately.
Right. Unfortunately, they were so awesome.
Big year for Spider-Man. He's, of course, got a huge movie coming out this summer, and this is Spider-Man Season 1, the free comic book day edition of the first part of a hardcover book that's already available in comic stores near you, so go check it out.
Many people are calling 2012 the summer of Valiant. I'm not so sure about that, but I do know that there's a lot of hype surrounding the relaunch of this publisher, who was very big in the 90s and then kind of faded away, and now they're back in a big way. The first book that launches is X-O Manowar, and that comes out this Wednesday, May 3rd, just a couple days before Free Comic Book Day. This Free Comic Book Day edition features a few pages from that comic, as well as a preview of the next big Valiant release, Harbinger #1, and some sneak peeks at some other titles that they're going to be coming out with a little later in the year.
So the same weekend of Free Comic Book Day is also the release of Avengers, the movie. And we have here the Avengers comic book, written by Brian Michael Bendis, and it is ushering in the Age of Ultron, which should be exciting. And it features MODOK in it a little bit, which I'm pretty excited about.
I'm MODOK. This is my MODOK impression, because I'm... We've also got the first ever hardcover that's being offered as a free comic book on Free Comic Book Day. This is The Mouse Guard, but it also includes stories on The Labyrinth, The Cursed Pirate Girl, Return of the Dapper Man, Rust, and Cowboy. I had to read that off the back. I couldn't memorize it all. Sorry, guys.
DC Comics can always be counted on for putting out a stellar Free Comic Book Day book. This year is no exception. We've got a new 52 special. It features the art of Jim Lee on the cover here and many talented artists inside. And it features a story that is going to lead up to the Trinity War event that will be coming in the DC New 52 universe in the near future. There's a really cool fold-out image here in the book as well. That's worth the price of this book alone. And we're going to find out more about Pandora in this book. Pandora is the mysterious hooded woman who was showing up in every DC New 52 book there for a little while. We're going to find out more about her and what her role is in this whole Trinity War thing. We also have a few titles that will be available here on Free Comic Book Day that I'm really excited about as well, but haven't arrived at our store yet. And we did want to get this video out at least a week before Free Comic Book Day so we could show you guys all the cool stuff that's going to be in the store. But we also have a Dinosaurs vs. Aliens Free Comic Book Day book coming in, and I believe that's written by Grant Morrison, which should be really good. There's an Image 20th Anniversary book that will be arriving, which is also going to be really cool, I'm sure. I know this one Ricky and probably Sean would really be excited about. It's a Peanuts Free Comic Book Day book, and on the other side is the Adventure Time Free Comic Book Day comic.
What time is it?
Adventure time!
Yes! That's good.
Lame. And there's also a book called The Hypernaturals. Alright, it wouldn't be Unboxing Wednesdays if we didn't have a contest for you all out there. So what we want to know this week is which Free Comic Book Day book are you most looking forward to and why? The best answer from the week will be awarded a very special prize provided by Sean Hatton, who's agreed to do a customized sketch for whoever wins. And you'll also get one of these limited edition Mega Sean pins. Woo! So thank you once again for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this special episode. Please remember to watch the other shows on our channel, such as our regular installments of Unboxing Wednesdays, where we take a look at our weekly shipment, unbox it here in front of the camera, and show you all what we got during the course of the week. Ricky's got his Flavorful Review show on our channel, where him, Nick, and Buns review 3 comics from that week's new releases and tell you all that they hate them. I've also got a show with Ricky where we take a look at the new items that will be available to stores through the Previews magazine. So you might want to check that out if you want to see what's coming in the near future. And as always, you can connect with us on any of the websites you see listed here on the screen. Don't forget to go to our website, freecomicbookday.ca. If you're anywhere within a 4-hour flight of Toronto, you definitely want to come and check our event out. It's going to be great. We've got lots of artists that are going to be here. Lots of great deals. Sean Hatton's going to be here. Ricky may be here if we let him in. Don't know. Jury's still out on that. We'll have to see. Take care and enjoy your free comics this week.